Hello, welcome back again to Explorer. We appreciate your time for joining us from wherever you're watching us around the world. We appreciate your time again as always. Today, Explorer takes us to Kenya, to the ethnic group called the Maasai people, and we shall be looking at details. At the end of this video, you'll be able to understand a little bit more about the Maasai tribe and also to have a better understanding with their activities. And we shall be bringing you 10 amazing facts about this amazing ethnic group in Kenya. So thanks for watching. We appreciate your time. Without much ado, we shall go straight into it. The Maasai are a Neolithic ethnic group inhabiting the northern, central and southern Kenya and northern Tanzania in the African continent. They are amongst the best known local population internationally due to their residence near the many game parks of the African Great Lakes and their distinct culture and their dresses, which are easily noticeable. If you're just joining us for the first time or new to our channel, we encourage you to subscribe, share our videos and also like. With regards to the Maasai people, their main activities was to raise cattle, but the Maasai have also been known for centuries as fearsome hunters and warriors. By the mid-19th century, Maasai territory was at its largest, extending over pretty much the entire of modern-day Kenya and also half of Tanzania. In Kenya, you do have over 1,200,000 Kenyan Maasai nationals as of 2019. In Tanzania, you have over 900,000 Maasai people living in this particular unique country where they exercise their own individual cultures as well. The Maasai have been known for their great culture and also their unique look, which also ties to their individual heritage and also their particular activities which are involved with regards to animals and different cultural marriages, and also in terms of the relationship with the environment. They do enjoy what they do and how they interact with the different society and the environment, where they have enough time to be able to grow their kids and intermarriage in the way they do. They have a strict cultural appliance in several areas, and so they are unique in what they also interact with other parts of the world. And also they are well known for their activities with regards to hunting and blood eating as well, which is a part of their own culture, and that is well known around the world. Now, here are the different facts about the Maasai, as we promised to provide you with 10 very important facts about Maasai, or things you didn't know. Number one, the Maasai tribe inhabits more than one country, which means they live in different, not just in Kenya but also in Tanzania. Often the tribes are specific to just one area. However, the Maasai tribe inhabits northern, central and southern Kenya as well as northern Tanzania. As far as record goes, there are over 840,000 Maasai tribe members living in Kenya, also which that amounts to over 1 million at the moment, and at least 800,000 to up to 900,000 in Tanzania. With so many members, it's no wonder that there are so many interesting facts about the Maasai people. The records can also be trusted because with regards to the different movements that they have migrated in the cities and also living in different northern parts of that particular country, this number may varies depending on the level of migration that is taking place as well. Fact number 2. Blood is part of the Maasai diet. For most part, the Maasai people live on milk and meat their cattle. This, however, they get most of their protein and calories. In most recent years, some Maasai people have introduced other types of food into their diet: maize, meals, potatoes, rice and cabbage. Traditionally, this is frowned upon, though this is because the Maasai seen using the land for crop farming as crime against nature, as it is made ground to no longer suitable for grazing. It may affect the way they produce their crops. There are several reasons why the Maasai people drink blood or use blood as part of their diet. And there are also bloods that, for example, their blood that being used by Maasai people, the reason is that they use this blood on various occasions. This may be when they are sick, for example, they use blood, and have just also circumcised a child, they use that as well, or have just given birth to someone. This is the way that they use blood in different parts, and also how they manage that in their different activities, and it is part of their culture, and that's well known with regards to their interaction. Another thing about Maasai is that the Maasai are named after their own language. The name Maasai literally means one who speaks the Maasai language. The language itself is part of the East Natolitic branch of Nilo-Sahara language in the family. It is mostly a spoken language, as the tribe places such importance on vocalization. However, there is a Maasai dictionary and also the Maasai Bible, because the Bible has been translated into the Maasai language also for better understanding. The next point is that the Maasai have their own traditional wardrobe. Members of the Maasai typically dress in red sheets. These are known as shuka. They are wrapped around the body, and multiple pieces of jewelry are worn over them. Depending on the occasion, the sheets may be different colors, though for the most part they are red. Men and women dress in relatively similar ways too. Before the introduction of shuka, Maasai people dress in animal skins, which is typical of tribes in this particular part of the world. It is also common for members of the Maasai to have stretched ears, lobe piercing. This is common with lots of tribes, as you may have seen in images of tribal groups. However, the Maasai do it slightly different. Whereas a lot of tribes keep wooden planks in their stretches, lobe piercing, Maasai members adorn their large facial and also facial rows of beads, as well as single earrings to wear. This is some very unique look. While you see Maasai people, they have this particular distinct look in terms of their dressings. Another very interesting fact about the Maasai people is that Maasai members pride themselves on their cows. The Maasai tribe lives what known as spatially nomadic life. That is, they move from place to place on seasonal rotation. This is so they also have green pastures and suitable land for their livestock, cows, goats, sheep, and donkeys. Despite owning other animals, it is cows that are particularly special to the Maasai people. Within their community, there is a belief that all of the cows in the world belongs to them. Maasai men spend most of their adulthood gathering cows. As a Maasai man, your wealth and status within the tribe is determined by how many cows you owned. Another fact about the Maasai people, there are different religions within the Maasai tribe. Traditionally, the Maasai tribe have always been monotheistic in their way. They believe in one god, whom name is Enkoi or Engai. This god has what's known as dual nature, and they have slightly different names. Engai Narok, or the black god, he is benevolent. Engai Navoki, also the red god, he is vengeful. However, in modern recent years, a lot of Maasai members have become Christians. Some, although not as many, have also turned to Muslim faith, which is a choice made by these amazing people. The next thing is the Maasai tribe are mostly polygamous. In the Maasai culture, when a woman gets married, she is marrying her husband's entire age group. Often, those marriages are arranged by the tribal elders. Traditionally, men are, for whereas they becoming less common, expected to give up their bed for a visiting male guest. The woman of the household can join the visiting guest in that bed if she is so chooses. Some other things to note about the Maasai marriages are that the wife is often much younger than her husband. This means the Maasai tribe has a lot of widows. They are not expected to remarry either. The role of women in the Maasai marriages in this Maasai is the tribe as a whole. If it is to have raised children, that's what is being considered. Another fact about the Maasai people is that the children in the Maasai tribe are not named until 3 months of age. Due to the high mortality rate amongst infants and babies in the Maasai community, children are not named until they have passed the 3-month mark. There is also an official naming ceremony for Maasai children. This is known as Ekipukomoto Ejai, which roughly translates as coming out of the solution period. Before the ceremony, mother and children are isolated and allowed their hair to grow long. It is shaved off at the ceremony. This symbolizes a fresh start for their children. The last thing about Maasai people is also that the Maasai have their own calendar. However, there are no hard and fast rules when it comes to the Maasai calendar. There are no particular names for each month and no rule as to which month comes after which. It is considered that everyone knows there are 12 months and 13 days within each month, 15 days of brightness and 15 days of darkness, with the 8th day known as Day of Changing. And finally, the Maasai tribe is made up of 16 sections. The main sections are divided as well, and the 16 illusions are also based within the society and the way they interact. There are different sections like the Ipuko, Ilotai, Inkaputai, Inkantere, Insiri, and so on, and that forms that particular unique society. And so this is some of the information, and they are unique people around the world, distinct in their nature once you see them. And also I hope that you've got some information with regards to the amazing community and group of people, and we appreciate your time again, and thanks for watching. If you feel that there is something we've left out with regards to this episode about the ethnic group called the Maasai people in Kenya, please let us know. And if you think there's something more we're supposed to have added into it, we will appreciate that you drop that in the comment section. If you are new to our channel, we encourage you to subscribe, share our videos to your different network. And thanks again, Explorer. We shall be looking forward to meeting